Hi, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and for the first time in a wee while we're going to do a mediumship Monday. Sorry it's been a wee while, but I tend to just do them when I feel there's a kind of pressure building up and maybe people wanting to send messages through. So I've done my wee meditation, I've said my prayers, etc., and I think we should just get started. Okay. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Have a look at some of the other videos, there's all different types, and welcome back to the Goldie Oldies. Please like this video if you like mediumship videos, and also if you're new, please subscribe. I'm getting into the habit of saying that because the subscribers are going up and up, and it's really nice to see. It means more people have the potential to get messages. Oh, and if you know someone that can maybe take a message from me tonight that is specific enough for them, but they're maybe not on YouTube, then pass it on through Facebook or Twitter, or give them a text, whatever you want to do, okay? Right, White Storm, thank you for helping tonight. Right, first thing is a song. You know, I sometimes get songs. This one has been the one that persuaded me to come and do some mediumship tonight. And I don't even know who sings it. I don't know anything about it really, but I'm hearing the song that goes, oh, oh, Diane, oh, 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 Diane. And I think this is someone's song from Spirit. Now there's a big wave of love towards me for actually singing it and getting it out there, so I know someone can take this. It's a special song. It may even have been played at a funeral, and or the night afterwards. But yeah, this is an important song. Okay. I've also got a message for someone of the surname Forrest or Forrester, and this is a man, and he's just saying, it's like he's happy that they've found love, and it might be love again, but it's he's happy they've found love again, and never to think that he wouldn't be happy for that. For some reason there might be a Jane or Jean in his family that will understand that. This is connected also to maybe a Liz or Lynn name. Yes, so that's quite interesting. Thank you. Oh, I've got another one. This is an Impatient Spirits tonight. I should do these more often, I think. This is a chap that's been before. It's Paul, and he wants to pass on a message for his mum and his brother. He says he always loved colour, like, you know, like, I don't know if he had a really good eye for colour, or maybe liked artwork with a lot of colour in it, and he liked the sense of being able to look at something with lovely colours in it. And he says in Spirit, the colours are beautiful. If you can imagine the colours we see here, and then multiply it by millions of millions, that's the intensity of colours where he is. And he seems on his journey and enjoying like the different levels of colour. He says, I don't know which one of you it's for, but he's saying to watch out for a toe or a foot area that either is or will be soon causing a wee bit of problems, and not to just put it aside. Like, it's almost as though, yeah, it says like, it's almost as though because he was seen as a brave soldier or a wee warrior, that you can say, you know, that's just a sore toe, or that's just a sore foot, you know, that's nothing. But he feels that's wrong to think that way, that it's not worth putting up with little bits of pain just because, well, think of what Paul went through. I hope you understand that. I hope if there's any problems with a foot or a toe, that even if it's just chiropody, you go and get it seen to. It's also indicating that there's a sense of his loved ones almost wanting to be too brave, like putting up with things or putting on a brave face. And he sees, and he's not happy with that. Oh goodness, that's very profound. He says, you know, in some ways, you're going to get me upset again. In some ways, it's easier to die than watch someone that you love die. And always to remember that. What a thing to say, you're some man. He wants to say hello to a Stephen or a Stevie. I think this might be a pal or someone he's left behind. I'm not quite sure about that, but there is the name Stephen or Stevie coming through. I don't know if that's relevant to now or maybe his past. And Scott. Right. What you've said there, Paul, will not just help your mum and your brother. It's going to help an awful lot of other people too. So thank you. Okay. No, it's still Paul. Just a present of a football to someone, and I don't know why, but it's like a football and a gift or a celebration with a football. It's just like a, you know, black and white football. Right, okay. So that's a wee extra. Okay, anybody else? Is that Agnes saying hello to Senga? Because that's kind of the same name but reversed, isn't it? And wanting her to watch that she's not anemic or lacking in something in her blood. And maybe be worth a wee blood test. I think she sees the Senga looking quite tired, a bit exhausted. I think there's also a gene either here or in spirit beside the Agnes or the Senga, but I'm not quite sure where. There's a man whose last holiday before he died was in Puerto Rico. I think they may have been around, maybe, I'm really bad at that, I'm not quite sure what that is. It's almost as though they went on a trip in maybe America and then they went to Puerto Rico, and that was his kind of last holiday or last road trip, and he said it was worth all the money in the world to be on that trip and to experience it with the one he loved. That's really sweet. Might be a connection in spirits named Robert and John. I've got a poodle. Not a big, large poodle, like maybe a toy poodle. It's white. And I get the feeling I want to say Toodle the poodle. But this I think this might have been a dog that was around for quite a long time, but yeah, I'm hearing Toodles the poodle, which is weird, but if someone can take that or knows who can take that, please pass that on, because that dog's fine. I've got an Anthony wanting to say hello and I'm fine to Mary and maybe Pat. I had a woman who had a little like silver or goldish like metallic pill box, a wee round one, and it had the initial P on it. And it was obviously a gift from someone who was here, I think. Maybe a gift from someone she's now with in spirit, but it's a little round one. And it's odd because you don't normally see pillboxes with initials on them, but it's had P on it. And she is glad not to be taking all the pills. That's an intriguing one. I think that I'm also getting the name like Cadica or Gallica, but I'm not sure if the two are connected, so do apologise for that. But when I'm dealing with that, there's this Cadica or Gallica, so I don't know if they're together or I'm just getting the usual mixed sort of channels. There's a message for a penny. I think this is from maybe a dad. And he's saying she needs to get her confidence up, as all will be well. Everybody makes mistakes, you just have to move on. And there's a woman in spirit that says she's Evelyn, and I'm hearing Linny as well, Linny. And I don't know if that's a second name or it was a nickname for Evelyn, Linny. And she is a very happy spirit, and there must be an anniversary or a birthday round about now, and also one in December, I feel. And we have Tom. I'm getting the name Tom, and I'm also getting what I feel is either Richard or Pritchard. And there's a woman here that needs to know that these two are okay. Kind of good buddies, maybe even brothers in spirit. And I've got a message from Caroline, from a dad or a granddad figure, who says she's, I think I'm trying to pass over a nickname here. Oh, what are they? What do you call them you're showing me? Ladybird. You know the black and white, black and red ladybirds? This is my wee ladybird. My wee ladybird. That's interesting. It's like a pet name or a you know, a lovely kind of nickname. That's nice. Anyone else for now? The message for a Joyce saying mum's fine. 17th of November seems important, and also March the 4th. Right, okay, anything quick fire? A message for I think it's a myrtle, and I feel it's from a grandfather or a grandfather figure. I don't know if it's a grandfather or an elderly uncle that he was very close to. This man seems to have had a rare sense of humour, quite near the bone, and quite so is it Murdoch? I think I'm going to go with Murdo, although that, or Murdoch, But this man, I think where he worked, he had sort of like almost grey or blue overalls. And they're not clean overalls, if you know what I mean. They're workery overalls. And heavy boots. He just seems a really happy kind of spirit. Yeah. I think that's it for this little session. So I hope if you can take some of those messages, you leave a wee message in the comments box below. And if you want to be anonymous, then send a message. And if you know someone again that could take a message and you know that it's them, then please pass it on. And remember that the messages, you know, if you're listening to this the week it goes up, and you can take a message, fine. But if you're new to the channel in 6 months, say, and it's 6 months behind, if that message is really still specific for you, then please take it, because time in the world of spirit isn't like our time. And someone could know that in 6 months or a year that you're going to go on and watch this video, and that message will be waiting on you. So don't think these messages are only for the week that they go up in, because that might not be the case, okay? So let me know in the comments box if you can take anything, and just give me a thumbs up if you like this type of video. Many blessings now. Bye.